In the Pondok Pesantren or the Afkaaruna, we are prevented from those. At least, of course, we are allowed to access internet within computers, computer, digital mobile phones at a very, very limited amount. And you can access internet or social media uh, unlimitedly, I'm afraid. And I do not talk this one, I do not say about this one. That some of you are not aware that there are also threats. It, yeah. So I can say there's some threats protected, privacy, security, and also safety. Yeah. For example, when you use your mobile phone, and then you search on the location services, which yes, let me just yeah. I want to show you something that I use GPS when I travel outside town, and then actually my activity is recorded by Google because I use the Google account, and I will show you some story. Yeah. Okay. I would like directly to jump to the information about that. Okay, we're waiting for loading that one. I will explain this one, and then I will get to that page. Yeah, privacy. I think if you use services, social media, I'm afraid that privacy is no longer something you can do. Share pictures, you can share your that will be recorded and used by providers to provide about your preference, about the place and so on. So your privacy seems cannot be covered any longer. And also security is possible for you if you share information that is actually privacy for you and will be endanger yourself. For example, you share a copy, you share a picture of identity, your identity. Normally, when you share personal documents, please try to cover sensitive information like your date of birth, and then also your ID number, and also maybe some relevant information. I recommend you to cover it, to blur it, and to upload something. Because if you upload as it is, if the data is very clear, I'm afraid that the data can be misused by some irresponsible person. And also the safety and by data disclosure will also attract crime. For example, parents who have photo about the family and the photo shared to social media that they are staying somewhere for holiday. For example, the picture in Bali and then for holiday and the picture is uploaded this evening. So if people know that they are or family members are not at home, what will happen? Maybe someone can also see the home. And no one is at home. Someone can do crime to the home. I think it's also dangerous for you. So please be wise and also be think twice if you want to share some kind of information. Yeah, I want to tell you this next, but I think that the connection, my connection is not so good. Yeah, it's, I like to- yeah. I think for for now, that's my introduction. Actually, there's still some games, but because of the limitation of the time, if I still have time, I will finish it later, and I will give time to all of you, to those that some of you want to confirm my statement, want to ask some questions, or want to share your experience related to your social media usage regularly. Find the time before coming to this Mahat, because in Mahat, I think it is to that in the real sense. Thank you. So I'd like to give the time to Dr. Yes, Dr.
MashaAllah, what a beneficial sharing. We can survive.
The next agenda is Q&A session. So, if you have a question, you can ask Papa Habib.
Okay, if there is one and yeah, between 2 and 2nd and 3rd July, I moved to Madiun for some travel, and 26th April until 6th of May, I had visited Palembang, Surabaya, and so on. And I want to know further about my daily activity of time. You can also check here that 26th of April, I travel from Jakarta to some places in edge of Java. And then the next one, I cross the Sunda Street from Lampung to Palembang. I drive with my family that time. And then next day, we are only in Palembang and on the Bukit to the city. So we want to take a rest before celebrating the time. Yeah. So this is an example that privacy is no longer something that can be kept secretly. Because when you use services provided by some social media, they will select some information that was actually below. But if you below it, I'm not sure that they'll get maximum of their services. So if you want to get their services at the other degree, you have to below them. But if you want to restrict what kind of data they may collect, I'm afraid that some of the services will not be available for user time. Okay, this is regarding the story that actually lots of data are collected by Google Maps. When I try from one city to other city, helped by Google Maps, yeah, then. So I don't even forget myself when I visit the Palembang, but it will remind me. When it is several up to 6,000. Okay, any questions?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, according to your presentation before, I've got so many information that maybe it's kind of surprising for me because I don't really pay attention at those points you mentioned before. So so I think it'll be very good if we share something like this to our friends and the other people around us. So but sometimes it is hard to communicate. I mean, like telling them that this is actually not correct. But I think sometimes when we remind them, they will be angry either. Then they'll feel like they did the wrong thing. So do you have any recommendation? do you have any opinion to how to communicate correctly with them? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's start with ourselves. Suppose that we have a picture with our friends, for example, and we want to upload on social media. I'd like to ask them first, would you mind if I share this photo to social media? Because in my opinion, without agreement, maybe some of the person on that photo will uh, sorry, they mind and they do not agree in such kind of event when you see or share to others, especially for women. Sometimes women is more sensitive to this kind of information. For example, like, okay. It means 3 or 4 years ago, you have made you made some pictures with your friends. You know that you know. You know that some of them that time did not wear skill, they cannot wear hijab. And then probably the photo is still kept by their friends. And their friends want to share that photograph on social media. So with this kind of issue, I think it will be very serious. Why? Because they are now wearing hijab. So if the photograph taken 4 years ago without hijab uploaded now, I'm afraid that will make them very, very unpleasant and a picture by their friends. So maybe your friends do not think so far, do not think that far, but if you know that it's not true, then we should start by ourselves that could we please take down the picture with ID and a random. Or if you want to upload it, please cover my feed. I think it's pretty understandable. For me myself, once I saw some kind of picture and they can understand because that the reason is that acceptable. So, as a Muslim, we are hijab to cover aurat and aurat is not for women. So if someone upload the image with some part of the body is not covered, and then that means it will break the principle of the people in the picture in the life. So in my opinion, if you put that kind of picture, yeah, please take a family way, or if you want to share that kind of picture, please keep in mind, yeah. So actually, in some websites there are short views for starting about sharing. So if you have to share something, please send it first. User experience. Yeah. It's, yeah, but then the principle is that starting before sharing, you said think twice. First, think. When content comes to you, uh, when content came to you, before sharing, you can consider yourself. What is worth to share? Yeah. Yeah, check whether the content is correct or the right or not. Benar, if yes, yes, move to the right. Manfaat, if there are beneficial for you to share, if no, then that is useful. If it's beneficial, manfaat, then follow the down arrow. Is it important? And important, then is it urgent or not? If not urgent, then wait, but if urgent, then yeah. So in order to share, actually, there are lots of things you have to consider before sharing it. Yeah, I think that's one of the points.
I think that's one of my opinion regarding your question. Hopefully, it will relate and also answer your questions. But if not, then you can also confirm which one is not yet answered.
So anyway, can you ask another question, Patrick?
Okay? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, sorry, so, I didn't mention functional before, so my name is Muhammad Kalau Kabisro. Kami di buku kami itu, orang itu, dan buku itu kamu. So, another question from me is, um, from one of your presentation, I saw one that is related with opinion. It reminds me of some YouTubers that are following the users of course. They share they share every thought they have of everything like social their thoughts about society and others. And sometimes they're controversial. So people on the netizens they demand that YouTubers. So one of the things about we can go to.
Excuse me, because the sound seems more echoing, so I cannot clearly. Maybe could you please without microphone so close, I think? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not that there are no controversial. So people and then medicine, and that was different people. What is it about?
Yeah. Actually, again, the problem is with full wisely how to use important social media. We should use YouTube to share contents, which is advantages, beneficial for others. I think I will classify as a left part about the positive things. But if we share content which raise controversy, I think it falls into the category of the red one because I think most of them share that is only for a as a reason, not for something that's actually needed by others. If what they share actually something that's needed by others, I'm quite sure it will not bring controversy. I'm quite sure about it. For example, lots of people prefer to watch match daily, for example. Nice story, create contents, sometimes only 1 minute, sometimes 3 minutes, but it will open our eyes about what happened outside there. Something which is not easily found on the movies, but nice story can create contents that is very enriching the understanding, the feeling, the knowledge of others that maybe have no chance to visit the location physically. Yeah, so yes, there's there is some controversy. I think that is normal because, as I said previously, our mind is very weak. Even two police will not have the same way of thinking if they ask about the same thing. So for example, if about uh, what's it called? Maybe yeah, some toys, for example, and then there are two persons here, police persons. Maybe the one say that she does not like it, but the other one is okay, I like it. The same thing, but with different perception, different opinion, different way of thinking. I think that's normal. So regarding the YouTube content and so on, introducing controversy and also on, I think if you are involved in that one, I will not continue that thing. So I see the comments, if comments already contain something negative, then I will not follow again the discussion of that comment because I live to the readers, I live to the watchers. That's the way of thinking. I will not have the same way of thinking with readers also okay. Yeah, agree or not agree, that's fine. I cannot force our opinion to others, our belief to others, I think. Is it a question? Yeah. Thank you. No? Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah.
My name is Azan, and I want to ask if the example we have a child and we lend our phone to our child, and maybe they're exploring our account and accidentally press something, it can be something like settings and it become hacked by the other people. Is there anything that we can do to prevent something like that?
Yeah, thank you. I think if you want to lend some device to others, if I myself, then I will have several accounts attached with the device. So actually, as you can see previously, I have several accounts which will be active that time. So if I borrow, sorry, if I lend this gadget to my kid, then I will use specific accounts only for it. Because if the kid uses my own account, that's one of the risk. It's possible that because he or she do not understand, then just click here and there, and there will be some change in my setting. And if that kind of setting is something related to privacy, security, and so on, then it will be, yeah, in my opinion, will make an account more vulnerable to others. Yeah, we expect that there will be nothing happen, but I cannot be sure. So if we create another account, especially for him or for her, I think it will be better because it will be easier also for us to see the history of activity. If I lend my own account, then it will be mixed with my own activity. It's not easy for me to restrict because my need and consumption style will be different from my kid. And I'm afraid, as I said previously, if I click and this one, it will be profiled as my preference. Then if I give the gadget to my kid, maybe the kid will be treated as me myself, and there will be some recommendation coming to the kid. But actually, the recommendation is profiled from my preference, but from his preference. So the recommendation will be matched with my need, not his need. So I'm afraid that if using my account, then this recommendation will not match with his age. So that's one of the consideration. Try to create account which is yeah, maybe dedicated for her or for the kid, not mixed with our operational account. Is it answering your question?
Thank you.
Okay. So okay. Sorry. There are lots of hand raised in the north part. I don't know why. Am I so far for women? I will treat it equally between men and women. Okay. I guess we will give a chance. I don't know. We'll be given time and a chance to ask. Okay. Regarding to the IoT, I have some. It depends on Pak Yaswi. I don't know who will be given.
Oh, wait.
My name is Ahmad Mustafa. I'm a consultant. How do you report the negative in social media?
Could you please repeat the question, please?
How do you put the negative things from social media and what do you do about it?
Right. Actually, negative and positive depends also on your knowledge. For some people, sometimes a negative feeling is considered a positive feeling. So it depends on the values implemented on your mind, actually. For example, if I mention about snake, sorry, if some of you feeling unpleasant with that word, but actually snake is something normal. That's just normal word. But for some person, when he hears about snake, they feel unpleasant. But for some other person, that's okay. Even snake is very, very funny, very, very interesting, and so on. But doesn't mean it means for some person that's negative, but for some other persons maybe it's not considered negative. So negative or not depends on the value in your mind. That's why I would like to remind you that please what is good and what is not good for you, especially regarding your age, because some content will be considered negative for some age, but when you are growing or the content will be no longer negative. So if you see something which is not good, it is negative, just try and skip it. Replace and define another which is the positive one, because when you put positive thing, as I mentioned previously, it will be used to provide you to profile you. But okay, instead of this negative one, suppose that you just spend 3 seconds on that negative one, and then you play something which is positive 5 seconds, then the positive content will be of higher priority next time to recommend to you. So negative or positive depends on you. You can intuitively feel by yourself this content is positive or not for me. If this is negative, just leave it. Find which is positive for you. And if you find something which is positive, then you can, I don't know, maybe take some learning, maybe some knowledge from it, so you can follow it, you can practice it also. Okay? Was it answering the questions? Hmm.
Over my name is Farouk, and I want to ask, what is algorithm actually?
Okay. Okay.
The risk it may, what is the risk it may block the algorithm that internet makes?
Mhm. Okay. Algorithm is a technical which actually state the concept of a set of instructions to do something. For example, when we see the recipe of cooking, I think that's also a kind of algorithm because it informs you what to start and then what is the next instruction and so on to follow to reach the goal. For example, to cook something. So, in the internet, there are lots of algorithm to classify, okay, your preference is about automotive, your preference is about a documentary, your preference about animal. That's what I mean by some algorithm to classify your preference. So, if you, when you see some video about animal and you spend a few minutes there to watch about the behavior of the animal, then the algorithm can recognize that you like animal. And then if you also watch some other video, for example, on electronics or devices, then the algorithm or the social media can also identify that you like not only about animal, but also about electronics. So next time, when you log in again into the social media, maybe there will be some recommendation either related to animal or related to electronics. That's what I mean by algorithm of collecting information to make or maybe to profile your preference to recommend the next time when you use again that social media. So algorithm is actually just term or terminology in IT, which refers to a set of instruction to achieve something. What is the start, and then what is the next step, and then the last one is what is the last step so that the goal achieved. I hope it's clear. Yeah, this is, thank you. You're welcome. This is an example what I told you about IoT. Yeah, just one example. Yeah, this is information about one of my door at home. I use smart lock door, so I can check who opened the door. Okay, 7 p.m. 2 minutes. I'm not here to open the door because that is the time when I leave from my home here. And then 1841, this is when I came from some event because one of my neighbors have the tomorrow. My neighbor will, what's it called? They have event to marry their daughter to someone. So there is gathering. So although this will be stored in the devices, maybe it can be used to profile. Okay, this time the person is not at home and so on. Maybe. So every event will be recorded in IoT, and then from that IoT it can be used for some purpose. Okay, is there any other questions?
Oh my God. Any discomfort? Then you can do that, right? That is your stream.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
My name is Amin, and we will sometimes encounter a camera in social media, and if yes, then what will you do?
Encounter what? Camera?
Camera.
Oh, scammer. Okay. Scammer. Yes. Actually, there are lots of situation in which scammers comes, but because my specialty is about IT, so I already understand where the characteristic of some message which will lead to scams. For example, when you got message on WhatsApp to broadcast something, to check something, I will not trust directly. So what we can do is actually always be self-related. If you are requested to do something which I'm not sure, I prefer not to follow. So, for example, please click this one, you will get a prize, for example. It will be too good to be true. So, I prefer not to click it. Otherwise, maybe some information will be revealed by clicking that one. So, I feel if you are not sure, if you do not know about the people communicating with you, if they come something which is not well understood by you yourself, or maybe the message is not relevant to you, just leave it. Don't follow it. That's one of my idea recording. If I find some message or maybe some which I'm curious and consider as part of the scam, I think there's nothing to do. Just I try not to follow them, because once you follow them, I'm afraid there will be another scheme or maybe another action that you have to do. And if you can be driven by them, I'm afraid then loss will be potentially increased again and again, especially there is some loss you experience at time.
You
Okay, can you guess what is it in childhood? 11. What is the color of 11? Is it real? No, but how do you mention that this is 11? This is picture of 11 because there is no pink 11. Yeah. So what I want to say is actually, can you maybe this says again? Can you close your eyes? Can you close your eyes and imagine that in front of you there is an elephant with its very cute, rich colored pink. Okay. And then that elephant is smiling with you by bringing some very, very nice ball and we like to have that ball. Can you imagine when the trunk of that elephant come closer to you, giving the ball to you? And that's where the will respond it. What kind of response will you do? Just show by moving your hand to accept the ball. Yeah. So I think because you already have your concepts explaining the effective that was okay. Yeah, but what I want to tell you is actually our line can be seen from this diagram. Okay, the next one here, our destiny will be affected by our culture, culture by attitude, attitude by behavior, and so on. And there is belief in our mind. What does it mean? It means that if we want to be Hufad or Hafid to memorize Al-Quran, be in Quranic and behave in Quranic way. So you imagine that in the future you want to be Hafid and also behave in the Quranic way. That is your destiny. Then please try to adopt your culture. For example, by practice memorizing routinely now. And then, to create that culture, you have to set up your attitude. For example, when someone recite Al-Quran or you hear the sound of Al-Quran, join and listen, for example, Majlis Al-Quran. If that's become your attitude, I'm quite sure that reciting Al-Quran routinely will be not hard for you, will not be hard for you. And then the behavior, enjoy Quranic recitation and so on. So when we see this mechanism actually of life will be determined what is in your mind. For example, in your mind you have principle that Quran is one and read to be Allah's rida and also read Allah fi read al-walidain. Then these two statements will make you easier in getting close to our Quran. But if you feel that reciting Al-Quran is something which make us, I don't know, maybe lazy and it is something which is unpleasant, then of course your destiny of your Hafid al-Hufad will not be realized. So if you need to be a Hafid al-Hufad, so that in future in the your parents will be given crown from then you have to do several things from now to set up your activity and also your culture. Yeah. So when it comes to your senses, actually which affect your mind. Okay, if I say, do not imagine the elephant, what will you do then? What comes to your mind? Do not imagine the elephant. What comes to your mind? But I forbid you to imagine it. But you imagine it. It means that your mind is very, very strong to manage and control your life. Okay. You know lion? Some of you know about lion? Lion. In Bahasa Indonesia, what is lion? Don't be afraid of mentioning Indonesian words. In communication, we are requested to use English, but if I ask you what is Bahasa Indonesia of lion? Oh, so, I misspelled it maybe. Yeah. Okay. When you see this picture, what do you hear? Sorry. Okay. Think about that this line is sliced, and then one of the slices squeezed in front of your tongue. So, so what will you feel? Sorry? Can you feel there is a change in your saliva? Yes. Is it real that I squeeze a line to your tongue? No. It's not real, but it affects your body. Not affect your body because your mind think about it. So please be careful. Your mind is a very, very what's it called? Yeah, I can say priceless. It can be compared with other things. Use your mind, use your brain to always positive. Of course, if we know something that is negative, that's okay, but do not give much attention to it. It's okay for you to say that is bad. That's not good. But do not give much attention. Please spend your energy, spend your time to think more about positive things instead of negative things. Of course, when you see something negative, it's impossible for us to remove it from our mind because whatever or we recorded in our memory, it cannot be removed. But if you do not give energy, if you do not pay attention more, I'm quite sure such kind of negative thing will not affect your daily activity. So tell me. Okay, hopefully this is sufficient for the discussion, but if some of you still have questions, it depends on the committee. I don't know. The committee, panitia, whether they discuss it enough or maybe still have time. So, thank you very much. I return back the time to the committee.
Well, thank you very much for coming and your attention. And we do apologize for our mistakes. Allah Almighty, ila arda mutariqa. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.